What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. I miss y'all faces. Let me bring you little faces over here. I miss y'all faces. Brother was a little under the weather, you know what I mean? So and I had some other stuff going on, um, personal, but I did miss y'all. So sorry that I didn't get to do a video on yesterday, but I got some stuff for y'all today. First, on for one, we're going to get into Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors out here is I don't know what to call this man. You know what? Everything this man has been through. It seemed like it's to stop what this man is doing, and he keeps proving and proving and proving everybody wrong. And now we have new evidence from the insider. And shout out to my man Chillmonger for dropping this jewel on me as I got off of work, and Alora Italiano for the work she's been doing. I'm talking about nobody else has been doing the work that Laura Italiano has been doing from the insider. And she's been doing God's work, trying to make sure that this man gets a fair shake, fair trial. So I'm loving every minute of it. So we're going to get into that today. But the real question is, all right, all right. Uh Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant for that. All right, let's get into Jonathan Major. Okay, so the date of this recording is September 15th. So I want to remind you guys, this is the day Jonathan Major is supposed to we're supposed to get ready to start the trial. Y'all seen my videos with lawyer Mr. Kersey. Shout out to him and all the work he's been doing about this case needs to be dropped. And I believe this is the biggest piece of evidence that proves not only that the district attorney not give Jonathan Majors a fair shake, especially with the ID card being disabled by the district attorney, but them hiding evidence. And the reason why they wanted an extension because they felt like the DA was not providing all of the evidence that is supposed to be presented. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Because oh my goodness, this is literally a bombshell. Now, the video that I'm about to show you is from the insider, or it's an article from the insider. Again, Laura Italiano is the person that is providing this information for us. So let's get into it. Give me just a second. Let's get this. Let me kind of, I'm gonna change this around just a little bit. Let's get here. Now, this is the insider. Jonathan Majors assault case. Grace Jabari, or like my man again, shout out to my man Chillmonger, like he likes to call her, Stephanie McMahon, appears unharmed in exclusive video. Marvel star says DA hid. Now, they the courts. Let me just kind of rewind back. So the reason why the September 6th court date got pushed back because is it Padre? Sajid Padre, or I can't say I can't think of the attorney's name for Jonathan Major, said that they believe that the discoveries, there were things in discoveries that were hitting. And remember, they said they had 2 terabytes of information about the case, but none of that information was provided to the the lawyer for Jonathan Majors. And that's why they said we need extension. We don't believe in the discoveries that all information has been presented. Now we have all information presented. So this says Stephanie McMahon, in the words of Chillmonger, center shows no apparent injuries, just 8 minutes. 8 minutes after prosecutors say Marvel actor Jonathan Majors on the right broke a finger in her right hand and cut her ear during dispute. And I kept telling people all that what happened beforehand and all that other crap, what happened in the car, and can you prove it? It's not what you know, is what you can prove. And we are clearly seeing this woman unharmed. This is her left hand, it's her right hand. Her hand is clenched. I'm gonna get to the video. There's nothing, no bruising, no marking. Remember, they said that on this date, and I'm going to kind of bring this up a little bit. I want to kind of give you that part if you can't see it, but you can clearly tell that there is no markings on this lady whatsoever. This lady is clearly uninjured. Clearly. So, again, like I said, Mr. Kersey, that I did the reaction video to his video, said that of all the information, this needs to be dropped. Of all the information that's been presented, we have said this. The ones who has been covering this case, Blue, Chill, SJ K. And others, B Real D Real, and others, can't think of the brothers' names offhand. I'm gonna shout y'all out here in a minute. Spoiler Kings has talked about this information and said that this needs to be dropped. We've all said that there was not enough evidence. Plus, when you do an ID card on somebody and they find probable cause to arrest somebody and they don't arrest her, then there's some issues. There's some very much a lot of issues that are going on. So let's get to it. Lawyers for Marvel star Jonathan Majors has sent the judge in his Manhattan domestic violence case new video that they say shows his ex-girlfriend unharmed just 8 minutes after he allegedly hit her. Now that is a hell of a timeline when you're looking at 8 minutes. Wounds are going to be fresh. There's things there's going to be said. There, you're going to be able to see markings and stuff like that, especially how pale this woman is. And that's just from the screenshot. But we're going to get into the video here in a moment. The sidewalk security camera, and this is the good thing. Oh my God. This is the good thing when it comes to footage. There's cameras everywhere. So you have to be careful about what you say and how you say it and what you think somebody has done and all of that, because there's always a camera somewhere. And because there has been, now I'm not saying that there has not been black men that have assaulted women before. I'm not saying that. But there is a thing where some folks lie and say that a black man did this and nothing ever happened. I'll give you an example right now. The Brick Girl, the girl from Houston, Texas, the Somali Muslim lesbian woman who said that a black man hit her without any evidence. No security cam, no cameras from the nightclub. She wore a mask, and she has done this before. She's pumped her face full of silicone, went into the event with a mask on, then walks outside and says some man hit her and crying wolf. Now we've seen this with Emmett Till, a woman crying wolf. We don't want more women crying wolf just because some man don't want to be with her. Now, as I have pointed out before, I worked in corrections. I seen a man get hit with like one of those old payphone. In the jail, they're thicker in plastic, right? I seen a man get hit. I'm talking about as hard as you possibly can to where it broke his clavicle. I mean, his eye socket, whatever you call this part. Y'all done, crushed, almost lost this man's eye. I witnessed that firsthand. Just doing a patrol, dude picks up the phone and clocks another man with it. You know what I mean? Crushes the side of his eye socket, broke it, blood dripping everywhere. You know what I mean? And then you have people who's doing this false allegations for clout money or whatever the case may be. But in the end, it's making black men look bad. And that is an issue and a problem that I have. I don't care what nobody thinks or nobody says. I believe the truth. I don't believe all women. I don't believe all men. I believe in the truth. So when evidence or when people are saying things, when it came to this Jonathan Major story, yeah, I had a problem, a personal problem, because I am a black man. And it's very much hard just being a black man, just period. Just thinking, hey, if I do get pulled over, make sure I'm on my P's and Q's. I'm not a criminal. I'm not out here doing anything. But why do I have that eternal thought in my mind? You get what I'm saying? Why, if I'm out somewhere and I speak to a young lady, she might cry wolf and say that I tried to do something to her. It's not just the Karens that are out here. There's plenty of people that will blame you for something that you didn't even do or say that you did, just to get sympathy from the public. So when people were saying all Jonathan Majors was a woman beater and a black woman wrote the Rolling Stones article, you're painting another black man in a light when you don't have all the evidence yourself, but you have enough evidence to come up with a conclusion. But this don't sound right. How does a man who went to Yale, who did everything that he possibly can to have a meteoric rise in Hollywood, decides now that he wants to beat women? We have to start using our logical brains in the logical thought process. That's it. A logical thought, not an emotional thought, a logical thought process. And again, I am so happy that the insider decide out of everybody, I'm going to be able to present the truth. Now, again, this is what Jonathan Major's lawyer is giving to them. But what I want you to know that all evidence has to be given to the defense. Let me reiterate for you in the back that be like, well, if the district attorney, if they got evidence, they're not going to share with the public. All evidence has to be turned over to the defense. It has to. It's part of the discovery. That's how you're able to, battle your case. People who saying, well, wait a minute. No. This is the reason why the district attorney hid this information from Jonathan Major's attorney. Got to understand what's going on. Again, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And Chandra Paltry, she is proven her client is innocent. Let's get to more of this. The sidewalk security camera video obtained by Insider and described as significant by Major's legal team offers the clearest images of the accuser, Stephanie McMahon Hemsley, soon after she and the Kane the Conqueror actor fought on the Chinatown street corner back in March. The clip shows the sobbing, pacing woman using her right hand to hold a cell phone, to put on and take off a heavy coat, and to pull her long hair in and out of a bun. This despite the fractured middle finger prosecutors alleged Majors had just caused her by twisting that hand. Majors is also accused of slapping Jabari in the head hard enough to cut and bloody her ear, but no such injury is evident in the new video, which captured her conversation with a trio of strangers outside a Soho luxury condo. So let's get to the footage. This is 8 minutes, so we're going to play the whole 8 minutes because, again, I want to do context. So let me go ahead and full screen this and let's get into it. Let's go. All right. There we go. Full screen. Let's get into it. This is the video. This is 4 minutes and 52 minutes of the video.
Keep going. What do you want?
So mind you, what does that say? Manhattan Criminal Court. This is what they had. This is what the DA had that they was hidden. That was hidden. That they didn't want to show. Let's keep going. This is Stephanie McMahon Hemsley. Now, mind you, she just got her ass kicked. Remember, I told you nobody gets their ass kicked and go to the club and kick it. All you in the shade room. Oh, I got some heat for y'all later anyway in this video. I got some heat for the shade room because you motherfuckers are dirty too. But I'm going to get to that in just a moment. Let's keep going.
No way.
She claims she broke her middle finger and cut her ear. That's her right hand she's using.
You can call it. You want to call him? It makes you feel better. I know. What you do?
Now, mind you, she's fiddling around a whole lot with that coat for somebody who just got whooped on. But Major's lawyer filed this video from just 8 minutes after the alleged assault because, again, there is evidence. Now, again, if she got whooped on, she wouldn't be using her hand to fix her hair. She wouldn't. It would hurt for her to put the coat on. Do you see any? Use your logical brain, not no emotions, not all of this. Use your logical brain. If you hurt your finger, if your finger was broken, do you think you would be able to do that? If you had blood coming from the side of your ear because you got the shit slapped out of you, you think that blood is not going to be on your hand, your hair dripping down your neck? Use your logical thinking. Use your brain. There's no evidence. Let's drop this case. Let's keep going. Oh, not only do you see it, they blew it up so y'all can see it. That's her right hand. No injury. Where's the slap? Now, Jonathan Major's a big dude. Where's the slap mark? Nothing. Let's keep going.
Okay. No, basically, I just have to run out of the car.
Her right ear shows no bleeding. Her right ear, look. Her right ear shows where we at. Her right ear, there's no blood coming from her ear. Her ear is not even red. There's nothing here. It's as clear as day. This is complete high definition. Let's go.
Well, what's funny is,
She's getting a hug.
I don't want to leave.
She got hugged. Now, mind you, she got hugged on that same ear. She didn't sniff. She didn't go, she didn't do a Peter Griffin. She didn't do none of that. Right? She just got hugged in that ear. Let's keep going.
You, because we're about to get in our car. Can I help you get a car? Okay. I know where I live. So I live in 7th Avenue. Okay, let's get you. I just ran out of the car because I started texting my mom and saying, I'm so busy kissing you. And I was like,
Alright, fair game, girly.
ran off.
Now, mind you, this is 3 strangers. She don't even know these people. And she's like, oh my God, he did so many things to me. Oh my God, I just want my phone and he left me. I got a bad. I'll let Chillmonger do the English accents. I suck at that. Let's keep going. Now she's sobbing and crying because dude, He don't want nothing to do with her. He doesn't want anything to do with her. That's why she's sobbing and crying. Again, that's why she was sending him messages talking about she was going to commit suicide and have suicidal thoughts. That's why he called the police initially. Him and Bookman, you know what I mean, found her in the closet with pills and drink in her system. Let's keep going. Let's not act like we don't know this information, because we do.
No, hold on. I'm gonna hail you a cab, and we're gonna have any good pay with it. I
Wait, look, I cover a wall. I
have a lot of money. I saw. I'm gonna pretend that I know.
You guys have the best store, man.
Again, y'all see her pick up that phone? Do you now? Mind you, this. Let me give y'all something. Remember, he was supposed to whoop her ass, right? Let's keep it real. He was supposed to whoop her ass. Did she mention to these people at any time that Jonathan Majors assaulted her? Listen to the conversation and tell me, did she say, this man put his hands on me at any point in time? Let's keep going.
Sorry, I'm embarrassed. Me too.
I'm a guy. I mean, my girlfriend's right there. I don't have spots. You can scare me.
Yeah, give me your gun belt. I'll give you
You don't need money. I'm great.
Everything I have is in fucking time.
It was $13 if I'm ever homeless in like 5 years. You owe me $13.
Remember, her hand supposed to be broke. Remember, the cops said when they came up to there, did this man do it? Did he put his hands on you? Did she was supposed to be cut behind the ear, and she was supposed to have a broken finger at the time of the incident. At the time of the incident. Do you see anything going on with her hand? Do you see anything going on with her ear? She's got a hug. The lady didn't wipe no blood from the side of her head or anything. She doesn't even mention this man put his hands on her. Let's keep going. Still got a little bit more.
We can't leave this girl. No,
We'll take her adult. We'll take her adult.
We got it. I have more here too. Should I cancel it?
Okay.
No, I'm not going to put. You guys, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I know what to do. No, I simply will not.
You're fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to get where you need to be.
He ran. I don't know where the fuck he is.
Hey,
I thought he was not like that.
Okay, then you have to put that on him. That's his fault.
You see how Captain Save-A-Ho came over there? Like, you got to put that on him. That's his fault. He doesn't even know what the incident is. He didn't want to fool. Yeah, he was texting the other girl or whatever, and he didn't want to fool with her. You know what I'm saying? And my man was like, well, you had to put that on him. That's his fault. He doesn't want to fool with her. Keep him pushing. Now, here comes Jonathan Majors. This is Jonathan Majors right here. Right? Watch. He said Majors looking for his car, passing Jabari on the sidewalk without speaking. He ain't said nothing to her. Watch this.
Yo, bro.
I don't know why dudes do this, but man, you would have got stumped harder than Ant-Man if you would have ran up on Jonathan Majors because he ignored this woman that he did not want to talk to. You don't even know. You coming in trying to rescue somebody. This is how you get hurt. This is how you get hurt, people. Let me rewind this part back and watch. Jonathan Majors walks past. He doesn't say, he ain't got nothing to say or whatever. Doesn't have anything to say. If my man wanted to play Macho Man, he wanted to be Randy Savage, it was going to get the Slim Jim beat out his ass. Watch this. Let's go back.
Okay, then you have to put that on him. That's his fault.
You walk in like the Nation of Domination.
Yo, bro.
Yeah. Hey. Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. Whoever that lady is, she's a hero. Because she stopped this man from getting his ass completely handed to him for no apparent reason whatsoever, because he wanted to play a hero in a situation he doesn't even know who the villain is. Boy, it ain't nothing like clear-cut evidence. It's nothing like clear-cut evidence. This case should be dropped immediately. Immediately. The video is a key exhibit of the defense lawyers' latest efforts to get the career-threatening misdemeanor case thrown out of court. It's a misdemeanor, it's even a felony in the way that they drug Jonathan Majors through the mud. Through the mud. And now there's some but evidence. Nothing but evidence out here. This time on the argument that the prosecutors allegedly hid evidence that helps clear the Disney actor. Rather than flagging the video as state evidence laws requires, prosecutors sat on this video for almost 4 months and then buried it in over 2 terabytes of discovery, turned over only last month. Defense lawyer Parishadri, I was saying her name wrong, said in her request that the case be thrown out. Now remember, they went to court on the 6th. On the 6th, they said on September the 6th, they said, hey, we need an extension because we believe the district attorney has not turned over all information and that that the discovery is not fully completed. They haven't turned over all the complete evidence. Again, you have to have all the evidence, all of it, when you go to your defense attorney, and they did not provide that. That's the reason why we're here right now. Let's keep going. McMahon Helmsley, a London-based movement coach who met Majors 33 on the set of this year's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. She could be heard in March 25th video telling the 3 strangers that she is Majors' girlfriend. No way, one of the men responded, and that she left her phone and purse in the car after they fought and the actor ran off. Miss McMahon Helmsley was not only completely unharmed, but was describing what had just happened by repeatedly insisting that Mr. Majors had text from another woman on his phone and makes no reference of suffering physical violence of any sort, Chaudhry said in her court papers. And we seen the video. She did not appear injured. She did not appear to have said that this man has beat her, touched her, did anything. Now, we knew from the TMZ report that Jonathan Majors was sexing another woman. That was initially the big thing. Then we found out that this was Megan Good's boyfriend, and that's where we're at right now. Majors makes a brief appearance at the end of the clip as the trio offered Jabari cab money and the use of their cell phone. It's a non-speaking cameo. That's funny. Majors, who he himself is looking for the driver, says nothing as he walked past the group on the sidewalk, ignoring Jabari as she asked, "Where's my bag?" It was in the car. The clip ends with Jabari and the 3 strangers following Majors out of the shot. Before parting ways, I wonder how many of y'all gonna say he staged that too, because I'm gonna get to the shade room. I'm gonna get to the shade room. But who's gonna say that he staged that too? Oh, that was fake. That was phony. You know what I'm saying? That was for his PR, even though his PR team dropped him. Y'all forgot about that, though, right? Oh, I got smoked today, and I got a loud pack that I'm ready to unleash on y'all. Before parting ways for the night, Jabari and Majors would fight for another 5 minutes to though always in the presence of security cameras and eyewitnesses. including the 3 strangers and the driver, the defense says. At no point in those final 5 minutes did Major strike Stephanie McMahon Hemsley. Chandra says the prosecution evidence shows. Instead, video shows Miss McMahon Hemsley wildly grabbing and clawing at him, ripping off his coat and coat buttons and tearing his coat pocket in the process, leaving the actor with scratches on his arm and face. The lawyer says in her papers, and y'all wonder why this woman is not coming from the UK, and y'all wonder why. This is the reason why she's not going to come back. Jabari then left with the 3 strangers for 2 hours of drinking and dancing at Lucy's nightclub in the lower levels of the Moxie Hotel and Barbie in Lower Manhattan. And we have seen those videos of her kicking it in the club with the bartender, because he's going to testify. The bartender, Bookman from Good Times, and Robert De Niro from Taxi all are key witnesses. Now we have the clearest footage of all showing that she was uninjured 8 minutes after the alleged attack. Additional video filed by Major's lawyer singles out one moment showing Jabari being led into a ballroom dance style by her supposedly broken finger as she dances with a man at the club Sharjah wrote, which we already seen that. We seen that in this video. I don't have to play it. We've seen that. She was in there kicking it. Prosecutors failed to flag still more evidence favoring to Majors, the lawyer alleges, including statements made by the driver who witnessed the couple midnight fight as over the course of 20 minutes it repeatedly spilled in and out of the hire car onto the streets of Chinatown in Soho. The driver told prosecutors that Miss McMahon Hemsley was obviously the aggressor in the altercation with Mr. Majors, and went so far as to characterize Stephanie McMahon Hemsley as a psycho girl. And speaking with prosecutors, Chandra said in her 23-page motion to dismiss the case. Now, remember when all of y'all was trying to take that Rolling Stones article? And man, this guy is just a horrible human being. He does this and he does that. And then what? This girl's psycho. According to the taxi driver, Robert De Niro, she's a psychopath. She's over here tripping. She was clearly, visibly upset. Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. What do you think she was doing to that man in that car when she's pissed? What do you think happened? Do you think he was the one? Or do you think she was pissed because she seen them text messages and she went ham sandwich? Prosecutors also waited until only a month ago to interview Bellevue Hospital ER physician who early the next afternoon treated Jabari's broken finger and cut to her ear, said in her filing. Majors contend that McMahon Hemsley had sustained those injuries not while fighting with him, but in a drunken fall after returning alone to his 3-story penthouse apartment. And the records show her being there all night long, like Lionel Richie. And Major's nowhere to be found because he was somewhere else. Major contend that Stephanie McMahon Hemsley, the physician, Dr. William K. Chang supports that scenario. He told prosecutors that a fracture like the one that Miss McMahon Hemsley sustained on her finger is commonly found in patients who had direct trauma, usually found from hitting an object or from falling. Good God. Alvin Brand really wanted to get Jonathan Majors to boost his career. Can we agree to that now? He did not care about the truth. Me, I care about the truth. I don't care about, I'm going to say it again. I don't care about believe all women. I don't care about believe all men. I care about the truth. And this right here is nothing but the truth. Assistant District Attorney Kelly Galloway told the defense in a newly public August 8th email. Wow. Hold on, it's kind of slowing down. Uh-oh. Do we got receipts of him we got receipts of him with scratches on his face. That's still assault. That's why they got probable cause to arrest her. Prosecutors alleged Majors broke Jabari's finger while trying to pry his cell phone out of her hands. But when you asked if the fracture was consistent with pulling, grabbing, or twisting a hand or finger, Dr. Chang stated it was medically possible but uncommon. The prosecutors told defense lawyers in the email. They're trying to get this case dropped, and Albert Brand is doing the fool, and he doesn't understand how much he is hurting himself. All right. In another key revelation for Major's bid to have the case dismissed, the defense is alleging that Manhattan prosecutors tried and failed to get the NYPD to drop a cross complaint that Majors filed in June against Jabari. Now we got evidence. There's a cut on this man's face. He in his Anthony Hamilton beard. There. Look at that. There is now blood. Now, we didn't see any blood on the back of that woman's ear, but we see blood on his face. There's evidence. There is evidence. A defense evidence photo taken by Jonathan Majors 2 hours after he says the domestic violence accusers, Stephanie McMahon, scratched his face in a fight in New York City. Police at 2 precincts have agreed that there is probable cause to arrest Stephanie McMahon Hemsley for allegedly slapping and scratching Majors on the streets, then running up his credit card and stealing valuables from his penthouse while he was under arrest. But prosecutors tried to convince a 10th precinct detective not to arrest Stephanie McMahon Hemsley when she returns to the U.S. in an effort the detective rebuffed. Chaudhry alleged in an August 21 letter to the case prosecutor Galloway that is also part of the recent defense filings. They were hiding the evidence. The detective is still attempting to organize her surrender with her representatives. Chaudhry is in the filings. This man she scratched the man. The skin. The skin is pulled up. This Jonathan Majors defense exhibit shows scratches where the where he alleges were from the domestic violence. It's funny. He has evidence that he was attacked, but she has no evidence that she was attacked at the time everything happened. And if you notice, they put the timestamp. This was at 2:02:47 a.m. 2:02. This is 2 o'clock in the morning on March the 25th. If you go back and you look at the video, no, you can tell why he's pissed and he don't want to say anything. You go back and look at the video. That was at 12:53 and roughly between 12:45 to 12:53 because it's 8 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever. So there was still time. Then this is an hour. This is literally a little over an hour later where he takes this photo. It was jealousy that set McMahon Hemsley off. Chaudhry alleges in her filings, which gave the most detailed and jarring account yet of Majors' narrative attack. Whipped up by the 6 alcoholic drinks she had consumed that night, she immediately flew into a savage rage in the car after seeing a text on Majors' phone that she believed showed him to be unfaithful. Chaudhry writes to McMahon Hemsley. By 3:30 a.m., security video shows Stephanie McMahon Hemsley arriving by taxi back at Majors' empty tripleplex penthouse. He had left at 1 a.m. to sleep at the Mark Hotel on the Upper East Side. So within that period of time where you see him walk in the frame, 7 minutes later, he ends up at the Mark Hotel. Lobby and elevator security footage indicates no apparent discomfort marks or bleeding. In the apartment, she attempted to call him no less than 32 times. She sent him imploring text messages, begging for him to call, then switched angry and jealous text messages about his purported infidelity. And then when these texts proved fruitless, she dropped the ultimate bomb and threatened suicide just before 8 a.m. At 8 a.m., Jabari reached out to a friend in England, sending photos of her new injuries and confessed that she did not know how she hurt herself. The new filings revealed. Jabari also admitted she's been really scrappy with Majors during the fight, during their earlier fight. The new evidence cited by Jabari reveals. Again, they were hiding all this evidence. That's why it was 2 terabytes. They was over there hiding it. They was hiding. Mr. Majors awoke to find his face stuck to a pillow with dry blood from the large gas delivered by Miss Jabari, which by her fingernails, which there's blood on the. I mean, the blood is there. But in the video, remember, her finger was supposed to be broken. She's supposed to have. She's supposed the mess out of her, and her cut was on the ear. This is all because of the police department. This is the police officers who did this, said this. Concerned to see her messages, Majors returned to his penthouse at 10:30 a.m. And we know what happened there. What Majors found in this apartment spun his concerns into complete panic. Deliberately placed sentimental photograph, a late candle, initially stacked romantic items, a locked bedroom door, closed bedroom curtains, and no answer to his phone calls calling her name or loud knocks on the door, Sharji Fallon says. Within seconds of the building staffers forcing open the locked bedroom door and finding Stephanie McMahon Helmsley unconscious on the floor. Oh, we don't get in trouble by WWE by saying that. Unconscious on the floor of the walk-in closet. Mr. Majors called 911, and the first terrified words out of his mouth were attempted suicide, the Fallon said. In previous defense, Fallons have noted police found a spilled bottle of sleeping pills in the bedroom and vomit on the bed. Majors was arrested by arriving NYPD officers who believed that the actor had caused Jabari's hand and head injuries. Majors, who faced up to a year in jail if convicted, is scheduled to appear via video the next court hearing, which is today, Friday, during which the trial date may be set. A lawyer for Jabari did not immediately return a call requesting comment on the new filings. A spokesperson for the district attorney also told insiders we will respond in court filings. Sharji declined comment. See? He said the video for the story produced by Havavi Cooper and Tyler Marco. The story was updated to include a response from the Miami district attorney. Anyone affected by domestic violence, by abuse, and in need of support to contact the National Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. Advocates are available 24/7. Can also be reached via live chat on the hotline, thehotline.org, or by texting START to 88788, or love is to 22522. All right. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to stop this. Now, y'all seen everything. I went over the whole entire article. Jonathan Majors is innocent. Jonathan Majors got attacked. He is the victim in this story. Whether you be like, oh, that's a little scratch here, because I know how some of y'all are. Oh, that's a little scratch. Ain't nothing. Let somebody put their hands on you then, and see how much you like that, and how much you won't be calling for something to happen, for an arrest or something to happen. So let's stop that. Let's completely stop that, because some people do that. They do that a lot. So hold on. I want to pull up the shave room. Give me just a second. And then I'm going to end the video. So we can log into old IG and pull up the shave room. Because I want to show you how biased these people are. And that's why I don't like the shave room. Hold on. Because this is how you influence people. This is how you influence people's thought process, their minds, all of that. Excuse me. Now, Mr. Majors was also in another incident where he goes and he breaks up a fight between two young women. Hold on, because I might have to go back and stop. But I'm gonna show you why the shade room is not supposed to be trusted. I'm gonna show you why the shade room is not supposed to be trusted. Because everything's a joke, especially when it comes to us. Everything's a joke. Everything is ha funny and all this stuff. There's other stuff, and I'm sick of. I'm really sick of it. Not everything is ha funny, especially when it comes to a man's life. And this is courtesy of TMZ. But I'm trying to wait for this to kind of reset itself because it is Instagram. Okay, let's pause. Now, mind you, remember I was talking about Brick Girl and how she was like, all these people sitting around, all these black men sitting around, and they won't protect black women, and they don't do this and they don't do that. This man comes in to help, right? This man comes in to help. Let's read what people in the shade room were saying then. Let's do that. Let's pull this up. The shade room reacts. Social media reacts to the footage of Jonathan Majors breaking up a fight between two teenage girls. Now, mind you, schoolyard fight. Everybody in here, they scrapping. And I don't know why they parting this part out. They show everything else. The girl is over here the girl on the ground is getting whooped on. Here comes Jonathan Majors coming to say today, hey, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this thing handled. And he's really, and the girls are great because she was just the girl that he was trying to stop that's moving around. She's the one who was getting whooped on prior to that. It's Jonathan Majors comes in and tries to break up the fight. And again, everybody got their camera out. And this is like, I believe this is at the Hollywood High School. And he's just trying to break up a schoolyard fight. All right. Let me show you the shenanigans, though. Let's go over here so you can look at the shenanigans. Because let me just read to you. According to TMZ, the incident occurred in an In-N-Out restaurant across from Hollywood High School on Monday. Jonathan was allegedly getting food at the fast food establishment when he decided to step in and stop the altercation while everybody was out there filming. Isn't that something that we were talking about? And why everybody filming? Why everybody filming? Why can't nobody step in when things are going on? Somebody steps in and then, we got a roast. We got all this we can say, you know what I'm saying? And not look at exactly what this man did. So, let me get, because this is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. Many believe that this situation was staged to show Jonathan Majors in a different light due to his ongoing legal battles between the actor and his ex-girlfriend. As previously reported, Jonathan Majors reported back in March. I'm not going to read all of that. Because the Shade Room showed this, but the Shade Room didn't show the video that I just pulled, that Chillmonger just pulled. They didn't show that. But everybody got jokes. So they did this. That's why I don't like the Shade Room. Y'all got to be very careful about the Shade Room because I'm about to show you. I'm about to expose the two-facedness of this because they're going to show what people was reacting to. That Jonathan Major video is hilariously sorry. Man ran in and was facing the camera basically the whole time, perfectly in the middle of the shot. Trying to say that he faked this was staged. Everything is a joke. Hi, former employee of Jonathan Major's PR team here. I guess they decided to cut the speech I wrote for him. Everybody's trying to be funny. They think this is a joke. This is what they do. They think this is a joke. Now, this was, y'all, how come no one ever breaks up fights just standing around recording? Jonathan Major sees fight, breaks it up. Laughing my ass off. PR stunt. Obviously Sage. Hold on. Because I got the...
So how about it? I stop. can't do enough for
I mean, hold on, look,
nobody out here. So how about it? I stop.
Let me play that one more time.
You can't do enough for nobody out here. So how about it? I stop.
Right. You can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? You quote unquote fight. The girl was over there getting whooped on. But everything is a joke. Now, you know how stupid people are? Remember his PR team dropped him. But everything is a joke. Everything is a joke. And look, you see how many, and this is what I want y'all to know. You see how many clips that they put, or little, reactions that they put that negatively put Jonathan Majors as being staged, how fake it looks, and put one clip that says, what more can I do? What more can I do? People came over here. It said, all right, cut, beautiful guys. Dynamite, just making fun of it. This is just making fun. He got the great debater's hat. Shout out to Paula Niger, because I know her. He always dressed like he about to sell peanuts outside of a Negro League baseball game. See what I mean? He always dressed like a train conductor. Not saying, you know what, Jonathan Majors, I'm glad Jonathan Majors, he did the right thing by, because nobody else was going to stop this fight inside the place. At least somebody came over there and did it. Nah, it's PR. PR stunt, even though his PR team dropped him. Nah, it's PR stunt. That's who did it. PR stunt. Nah, they said lights, camera, action. Laughed my ass off. PR team doing overtime. Remember he got dropped. But this is ignorant Negro shit. This is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. Because we going in here, we got jokes. We got something we can be able to say. But yet, this is the same people who did not show the video that we just saw. I can go pull the Shade Room. They don't have the video that me and Chill just gave you. Everybody got jokes though. Everybody, let's make it funny. Let me be Bernie Mac this morning. Well, you can be anybody you want to on the internet. And I think a lot of you motherfuckers are clowns. That's how I feel. And if you got a problem, put it in the comment section. Look at this. Man, I'm so glad I'm black and live in the social media era. Good grief, you niggas are funny. Because everybody thinks it's a joke. Let's stop. I'm gonna count how many of these likes before we get to this young lady, Bella Dane. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one got 24,000 likes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major comments before we get to this one. I think there's a million other things he could have done if he was going to fake it. Everything isn't a publicity stunt. Thank you, sister. The way I screamed at that emoji with the hat, whoo! Let me guess. He was just walking by. You see what I mean? Didn't read the article. Just looked at they just went straight to the comment section. Because that's what this is stupid nigga shit. This is what we do. We go right to the comment section. Who done said something funny? I gotta laugh today. Let me get on my Twitter feed. Let me get on my Instagram figures to get to laughing today. Because everything is a fucking joke. And some of y'all are fucking sick. Because y'all, if that girl would have, now mind you, how many of these videos have we seen where people were just sitting around letting two people just beat each other's brains in? But then nobody's protecting nobody out here. Y'all went and donated to that brick girl with no evidence of a man assaulting her. No video, no nothing. Y'all gave $42,000 to that woman. And I'm glad now that her GoFundMe is getting investigated. Because y'all in the Shade Room was so for, protect black women, and look at this sister, and look at her side of her face. I'm like, yo, I seen a motherfucker get hit with a phone before. I don't see no blood. Where the cuts at? Yeah, I'm wrong because we supposed to just protect black women. Because black men just out here, just all black men just acting a fool, huh? They don't want to protect. And they don't want, you know what I'm saying? If they want your number, they're just brick a bitch nowadays. I'm not saying that people don't do things, but not all black men is in this category. But when you frame it like that, I got a problem. So you can say, are we doing social commentary today? You goddamn right. Because I'm mad. And I'm pissed because we try to do the right thing and we still get shitted on. As a black man, I have a problem. And I'm tired of that shit. You say what you want, but I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. We get painted in so many negative lights that it's like fucking climbing a mountain to see the good in us. And this is coming from my own people. Yeah, I'm in the smoking section with the loud pack. I'm not going to read none of this ignorance because this is what we like. We like this ignorance. We like it's jokes. Jokes in. I'm trying to prove, I want to prove to y'all how detrimental shit could be. And then we always talk about, you know, how police treat us and black women always coming to the defense of black men when it's police brutality. But when we beefing with each other, who protects who? When we want to just be on some ignorant nigga shit because everything is fucking funny, who's protecting who? Why do we got to be at odds with each other when we can see what the fuck is going on? But nah, everything is a joke. Everything is funny. Ha ha he. Miss me with that, man. We're under attack up here. There's warfare up here within my people. Yeah, I talk about comic book movies and all of that stuff, but I'm not going to stop the struggle with my people no matter where I'm at. I don't care. We got to get it better up here. Because it's a damn shame that a black man who's the district attorney of Manhattan is doing his damnness to put another black man who is clearly innocent in 6 feet under the ground in a fucking jail cell, right? And then just the same person that is getting processed, just trying to get Barry, who has more evidence that he's innocent than guilty, stops a fight. Y'all think it's a PR stunt? We just sheeps on to the slaughter. And some of y'all gonna be pork chops or lamb chops and all of that. Y'all sheep. It's a fucking shame. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whoever sees this video and don't like all my cussing, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I never get a sponsorship or nothing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be real about me and how I'm looking at my people. And if we can't get this shit together, who's gonna help us? If we can't help us. This your man, Dre Mac. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Mac Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And we're getting ready. We're getting real close to that $100 giveaway, so make sure you're still staying tuned.
The sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right. You already know what it is. Got to wrap it up. All right. Again, thank you so very much for tuning into the Dre Mac Show. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace and vibe hard, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man. Remember what I'm saying. We're better together than we ever are apart. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Where's my outro at? Let me get up out of here. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.